Hey, Lisa Dixon, you're first. Hello, Instagram and YouTube and Facebook. How are you guys tonight? It's a beautiful Sunday. We are going to work on part like 1800 of this wardrobe. I have no idea what this is. We're doing some Queen Anne's lace. Hello, everybody. And some Indian paintbrush. I'm so glad you're here. My name's Dionne Woods. I'm the owner and artist at the Turquoise Iris. And babe, are you here?
Yeah.
Matt's here.
Yeah, hello.
He's trying to log in. He was
Hello,
cleaning the kitchen, doing the dinner and all the things. Hello, everybody. I'm excited to be here because it's hard when you're in the middle of a project and you make yourself wait. Like, it's a little difficult because sometimes you're in the paint mood, which I did get to paint today, and I'm excited to show you, my new paintings. My Michelle's here. I hope you had a good day, darling. Hello, everybody. I see you over here and over here and over here. And right now I am using this brush that I actually found in Paris at a hardware store. You guys have seen me use it before. I don't know what it's for. I don't. But I do know that it was with the hardware in the or in the paintbrushes. So I am tapping a little DIY paint tarnished pearl on just this edge to start my Queen Anne's lace. So I started some a little bit here. What I'm going to end up doing is bringing in a brighter white, probably like a beadboard on top of it, just to give it a little bit more 3D. But we had some milkweed and we had some goldenrod. I have sprayed bohemian blue 3 times over it, so it creates like that shadowed a look. Oh, good, my Michelle, that's so good. I'm so glad we've had a great day too. We got to plant today and I got to paint. I have 3 new paintings. I just listed them on my website. They're perfect for Mother's Day. They're 12 by 6. They're come framed and ready to go for any mom, daughter, anything in your life. And Matt's here getting logged on. Are you good?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he mowed this morning. So, well, it's just been a gorgeous day.
It's been a fantabulous day.
Fantabulous.
I don't know if that's a word.
Yeah, it is. Because you said it was.
But I don't want anybody getting mad at me for making up words.
Yesterday was cold and rainy. Today is fantastic. So
yes, it was a good day.
I'm not sure how tall Queen Anne's lace is, you guys. But this huge, I feel like it's like a huge, look how wide it is. It's, I don't know, they're 12 inches or 14 inches this way. And then this diameter, it's about 3 inches.
Well, let's ponder this for a second.
Ponder it? But what's it for? Like,
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Okay,
let's ponder.
It was in the Paris?
What it's for. It wouldn't be like for fine art. You think it'd be more for like
faux
finish painting? Probably?
Yeah, it was like it was in the hardware store where we spent like 3 ridiculous hours because you had a bunch of creative and painters. Debbie bought rolls of paper. Zeb and Jamie bought, gosh, I don't even remember, but we were all just in heaven. Well, I ended up buying some random paintbrushes, and this was one of them because I had never seen one of this. Now it's the bristles are, this has got a copper, it's very well made, but I know it's
like,
it plastic?
It's like horsehair that has like a hard gel in it, maybe in a really good like hard hairspray.
Yeah, so I've got some tarnished pearl down and I'm just kind of tapping it and creating just a little bit variance with the Queen Anne's lace. I might need to get a smaller brush to do some that are just blooming, but I'm so glad you guys are here. This is part probably 6 of this wardrobe makeover. I'm going to show you the top. We've did the top, lots of reds. You guys helped me. Matt made me draw colors, made me pick the wrong color, so I had to go back. The first time you used that painting was when you painted my snowman painting. Yes, Lisa, that's right. I knew you guys had seen this before. This worked out really well, and I am just going to add in different heights of the Queen Anne's lace. And I think I need to build it up too. I think I'm going to have to put because it actually does have a center, like a little red center. And then there usually, when there's one flower, there are 2 coming off of it. So I will end up doing that as well. I've lightly misted where I want them. So it's a little bit wet on the wardrobe, kind of where I'm going to be putting the Queen Anne's lace. But I want them soft and subtle, and then we're going to get some bright red. I've got coral, queen bee, marquee, and some cherry picked so we can do the Indian paintbrush. We are going to call this, Matt, did I tell you what I named it?
You named it Dealweed.
He was at the he was at the stinking nursery yesterday, walking around saying,
Today.
"Aren't we?" No, it was yesterday when we went to the other one. You were looking for dealweed.
Oh,
He's wondering, going, I think I'm supposed to get some dealweed. I was like, no.
Dealweed and cauliflower.
Cauliflower. He was calling this cauliflower and dealweed.
No, we need that for butterflies.
Milkweed and goldenrod, Queen Anne's lace, and then we're going to do Indian paintbrush. Get it together, Woods. Hi, Danielle Shunk. I am using tarnished pearl. Michelle is here to post links for you guys. I have 3 new paintings, Belize, Barbados, and Costa Rica, that I'm going to show you here in just a minute. I just put them on my website. They're smaller. Tina Schaefer, how are you? All right, Alice, I hope that you're having a great weekend.
I tell you what, Lisa Dixon, if she hurls that paintbrush at me, I may have to take a trip to the emergency room. That would hurt. It's got a lot of copper on it.
It does. This is pretty heavy duty. But like I said, we while we were traveling in France, we were on our way to Paris, and we stopped to eat, and we saw this huge hardware store. And my goodness, if we didn't get derailed for 3 hours in that hardware store. So apparently butterflies love deal, but this is Monarch.
Did you say deal?
Yeah, he said deal. Butterflies love deal.
They do?
Yeah.
I'm confused now.
Several people
I thought
said
they liked milkweed.
they do, babe, but they're just saying we could have put deal on here, but I don't know what deal looks like.
It's a weed.
No, it's not. It's an herb.
It's a weed. They call it dillweed.
It's an herb.
Well, why do they call it herb?
We have it in a jar in there for food. We put it in potatoes.
We do?
Yeah, I like it. It's spicy. At least Holly could drive you to the ER, right? Because I'm painting, Delisa. I'm painting.
So
but anyway, I think I was telling them something.
You were telling them that
I think I was.
We were talking about dill butterflies.
Butterfly. I was naming this piece.
Yeah. What did you name it?
Monarch Meadow.
Monarch Meadow.
Yes, Monarch Meadow is the name of this piece.
That's lovely.
Thank you. I think so too. Because these plants are all plants that attract monarch butterflies. And we were educated on all of that the other night, right? Weren't we?
Yes. Highly.
On Wednesday night.
We were highly educated. I mean, really kind of excited about it, to be quite honest with you. Because now I know how to get monarch butterflies to our home.
Yeah. So
we learned that you have to start with about 10 plants, right?
Oh, I don't remember that part.
Yeah, I asked. You just can't plant one, right?
Oh.
So you need several of them.
Okay. This is looking really nice.
Carissa would like to know, Dion,
hi.
When you went to France, did you go with a group question or did you just go? You just went with Matt?
No, Matt didn't go. There were 12 of us, Carissa.
I wasn't allowed to go, Carissa.
He was invited and he didn't go. Zeb and Jamie went. Zeb and Jamie of Jamie Ray Vintage. Debbie Beard, Josie Seeker of Paint Pixie. Debbie Beard is the owner of this paint company. There were 12 of us, okay? Beautiful, beautiful friends that we spent that time with. And we were gone 8 days. We went to Monet's Garden. We went to Versailles. And it was amazing.
Okay, Debbie Kirkwood Thompson. She says monarchs in the caterpillar stage eat dill.
Are you kidding me?
So basically,
so Matt, you were a little bit right. Goodness gracious, I'm not used to that.
I really don't think I was a little bit right. I'm pretty sure I was a lot.
Oh, okay, I see. So I'm trying to put some Queen Anne's lace on here, but I'm just kind of laying down the base layer. I knew we needed some white, right? Like we all agreed, yes, you need some white. And I want to build up a brighter white on top of these so the newest petals look newer and brighter is kind of what I'm going for. Until I started projecting my voice and got louder for you guys, I just realized that I think I'm kind of get hoarse. It's just drainage and spring and maybe these flowers right here. We're going to do some Indian paintbrush here in just 1 second. While I'm letting these set up, I'm going to show you my new paintings.
It's called what? Indian what?
Indian paintbrush.
Paintbrush. Okay, yeah.
They're all over Wildflower
yes,
here.
We love them.
We had a house that had them like crazy, remember?
Mm-hmm.
The red outside.
Mm-hmm. Red and yellow.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. They're very, very pretty. You're doing a nice job over there.
I am. Do you want to try some? Do you
I
want to come try?
I don't think so.
Why?
I didn't fix my hair tonight.
Oh, I already posted your picture. You were in your cute cowboy hat.
Okay, here's the story on that. It's not a cowboy hat, but
it's a beach hat.
It's more of a outside, keep the sun off your neck hat.
And you're getting so smart and mature, so you wear a hat, which makes your wife so happy.
I mean, it doesn't hurt that I look really good in it.
You do.
Right?
Yes.
You know, I mean, that's okay too.
Yes.
Right?
Yes, baby, it is.
I mean,
that's why I took your picture today.
Right. So I'm getting ready to go outside to start the lawn mowing process. And Dion says, are you going to do those podcasts today?
You always do them on Sunday mornings.
And I said, I was going to go mow. She goes, okay, well, they just need to be done before tonight. And I said, I will do them right now, sweetheart. I love you so much.
Is that what you said?
I'm pretty sure that's what I was thinking.
Is it?
Yep, I'm pretty sure.
Actually, you did say, I can do them right now. And I said, okay. I think that's the extent of our conversation about it, wasn't it?
Yeah, I had to sit down and do that. That's where that picture came from.
Okay, I had to get up, guys, because I needed to come over here. Are we looking good on these? Do I need any down low, or are they just pretty tall, you guys? Help me out.
Are those
Are
flowers?
Queen Anne's lace?
Are they?
Yeah, they're like, here, baby. I printed a picture. They're like tiny little buds.
They're tiny buds. But do they go tall?
That's why.
Are they above like 12 inches?
That's what they're going to tell me in a sec. See what they tell me, so I know if I need any that are taller or shorter.
Carrie Carter can always count on you to have my back. Carrie Carter said I look fantabulous.
Yep, he's a hunk. And he edited a podcast I have coming out with Anissa Perry. Anissa Perry coming out on Thursday.
We haven't got an answer on the height of those just yet, honey. Still waiting on a height. We're waiting for Betty to Google it up.
Betty's gonna Google it. Love it.
Betty has tons of answers when it comes to flowers.
Well,
or anybody.
I'm having fun making them, so I'm just gonna keep going.
Now don't do too many.
I won't, babe. I'm gonna make some tiny little buds too, though, because can they even see? Oh, I'm fine, right? Yeah.
No, you're good.
Okay.
Just your hair.
I'm gonna let it dry.
Rohini Grant says 3 feet.
3 feet. Well,
those
we're doing
go
great.
3 feet.
Yeah, we're doing great then. If that's 3 feet, I'm on the money.
You're doing pretty good then.
Thanks. Okay. So while those are setting up, because I want to get a brighter white to kind of make them pop out a little bit more. I'm going to show you real quick my new paintings.
Betty, the question is how tall are what are they called again?
The Queen Anne's lace.
How tall do they grow? The Queen Anne's lace.
Okay, guys, these are going to come framed.
Tammy
and I have
says
2
foot.
2 foot.
Mm-hmm.
So 2 to 3 feet is what we have so far. This one, I don't remember which one this is. I have Barbados. I have Belize. While that's setting up, I need to get a brighter white, but I don't want to smear it. I want that brighter white sitting right on top of it. I have Belize and I have Costa Rica. I don't remember which one this is, but it's on my website. And like I said, I wanted to make sure that I showed these because Mother's Day is coming.
There's a lot of moms out there.
You know, my mom buys me a Mother's Day gift, which I think is so incredibly sweet. And your mom gives me a plant or a flower for Mother's Day too. And they always say, thank you for being the mom to my grandchildren. and that makes me feel good. I believe this one's Costa Rica. Can't remember, but these will come just like this, framed in the white floater frame. Okay. And I worked really hard to get these done today because I knew that there might be some people on here who had not done their shopping. And then the third one.
Can I purchase one?
Do you want to give your mama one? Do you think she'd like one?
I was thinking from the boys.
You're gonna give it to me?
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow. Carissa, I'm going to, yes. I am going to wrap them around. And then my third one. So anyway, I have 3 and they're on my website right now. It looks like Michelle has been posting links. Rob is even helping out too. They're 12 by 16. It's very tall here in the South. Queen Anne's lace. Kristen says they're very tall in the South. You want to see any of those paintings again? Let me know, you guys. Okay, so that was Tarnished Pearl. Tarnished Pearl is kind of it has a touch of gray in it, but I want to get a little bit brighter white now that that's kind of setting up. DIY is a clay-based paint. It dries really fast. I'm using my monster brush from the Paris hardware store.
Okay, Betty confirmed.
I saw that Karen.
We have lots of confirmations upon confirmations, 18 to 30 inches.
18 to 30 inches.
So what you've done is lovely.
Okay.
Spot on.
So we're spot on then. So I know our Indian paintbrush though has to be shorter. So I've left this area right here for some bright red. We'll do that here in just a second. But let me add just a little bit of bright white acrylic to the top of these. And I also know that what I want to do, I've noticed that on the Queen Anne's, the stems are very bright, almost like a lime green. And I'll add in some stems. Okay. And then they also have like little wispy, like little feathery leaves. So we're going to do that as well. Thank you, Julie Moores.
Okay, Judy Braggett Purdon, she's bragging a little bit. She says, very pretty paintings. I visited all 3 places. Belize is my favorite.
Oh my gosh, you've been to all 3 of them, Judy Purdon. That's so cool. I haven't been to any of them. Matt's not taking me anywhere like that.
It's probably too far.
I went to Paris, babe.
Yeah, but
I got dragged.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
You went screaming.
I was scared to death, like a baby.
I would like to, we have Derek Carlton on here tonight.
Yes.
I know Derek Carlton was working in his flower beds today. I'd like to know what he was doing. Was it flower beds or was it
vegetable garden?
Vegetable garden.
I'm going to use my mop brush, you guys, from the Turquoise Iris collection. I'm going to dot this in my bright white acrylic and just tap the center of these Queen Anne lace. Okay, I'm going to tap them.
Judy, I want to do that. I want to take Dion to Belize. My uncle actually lived in Belize for a little while, and he told me that was his favorite place ever. So I do plan on going there one day.
Yeah. Okay, this is perfect, guys. It might be hard to tell from your angle, but I'm just tapping it with my mop brush, kind of on the center as if the sun were catching some of that, so it will give it a little bit more depth to it.
Betty, what have you been planting?
Oh, tell us. We planted some hibiscus today in our pots.
We did.
And we couldn't find our variegated ginger at 2 different nurseries, so we ordered it on the line. See how that works out. That worked so well in our front pots. We wanted to try to do it again in our front clay pots.
Papa Mac and Irene says the fishing is fantastic in Belize.
Okay, they've been too, but not me.
I'd like to give a shout out to Patty L. She says, hello from Southern California.
Hey. Sorry about that. Instagram.
Derek said he's making a new garden, grass gone, planting soil, and Matt, no plant in there yet. Okay, no planting yet.
No planting yet. Okay. Now I want to do just a few small blooms and not use my big monster brush. Okay. So I am going to just use my mop brush from the Turquoise Iris collection. And I'm going to just add in just a few little sprigs. Just small, dainty little ones that were maybe just blooming. And then of course I need to come back with the stems and connect everything. And then let's get started in just a second on our Indian paintbrush.
Betty says she is planting leaf lettuce, spinach, snap peas, and broccoli.
Hey, girl.
She started it inside.
Okay.
And broccoli, I started inside. Tomatoes, still inside. Okay. It's very good. We looked at several tomato plants today.
Yeah, tomato plants were selling pretty good today.
I'm a big fan of the cherry tomatoes.
Okay.
I'm
literally a big fan of these Queen Anne lace.
The Queen Anne laces?
Yeah.
You like the Queen Anne laces?
I think it's looking pretty good. Okay, so I'm gonna set this down, and I'm gonna get my I'm gonna get a little bright green.
Rob says, "Is it cheaper to buy plants online?"
It was not, Derek, because of shipping.
Rob.
Oh, it was Rob?
Yeah.
No, because your Texas froze. And so our plants
come from Texas.
We did not get our plants here in Oklahoma apparently at the nurseries. So we that's the only reason why I ordered it. Because they were like, they keep sending a few at a time, but with Texas freezing where we get most of our flowers, it just didn't happen, especially the tropical stuff. So yeah, that's where we are right now. It's not cheaper. I noticed Etsy had a ton of plants, which I thought was really interesting. I did not know that. But I ordered them because if we actually looked at Lowe's and we looked at 2 of our nurseries, and we only have 2 nurseries here in this area. So,
in the general vicinity, yeah.
Yeah. They didn't, they didn't have it. So we were like, well, I found it online and I didn't want to wait any longer because I like to get them started. So I'm just going to use this fan brush and I'm just going to make little lines to kind of connect to the stems. I probably need to spend a little time on that. You guys can't see that on the screen, can you? I'll probably just do this later, guys. It's just that little detail.
They can kind of see it, yeah.
Yeah, but it's little detail work that's probably needs to be done.
I'd like to give a shout out to Shaz.
Hi, Shaz.
She is in the house tonight.
My voice sounds weird. Honey, I think I better take a Claritin and Sudafed. You hear that?
What do I hear?
My voice. It's going away.
That's not good for you. Maybe we can do that skit like we did that one time.
That was fun. You did amazing. You guessed the colors. You did amazing. You were trying so hard.
I was trying. Rob says, Matt, try these sweet 100 cherry tomatoes. Okay.
Sweet.
Somebody else told me, said the grape tomatoes.
Well, grape is what we usually eat.
Is that what we usually eat?
Yeah.
No, those are pretty fantastic.
I think we ate some tonight.
I did, yes.
Yeah, I did too.
Alice, our prayers are with you, sweetie. Hope everything gets better and all that stuff.
Okay, let's do some Indian paintbrush. I'm gonna set this down. Nope, I'm gonna set it in some water. So far, if you're just popping on, we added in some goldenrod. Nope, sorry.
Nope.
We added in some Queen Anne's lace. Dion, when you painted the goldenrod, did you use the fan brush to make your flower? I did. I used a large one and decided it was too big, so I ended up with the smaller one, which is my mascot. It is the number 4 or 6. Just the 8 was too big. Okay. Now let me get my reds together. The Queen Anne's lace are not finished. They do have a center to them. And I need to do some more detailed work with them, but I'm getting them on here and letting them dry. I think since the Indian paintbrush is going to be lower, I am actually going to lower this. I don't want this to dry out, so I'm going to spray it.
Colleen would like to know what brand of paint you are using.
I'm using DIY paint. It's a clay-based paint, and it's what I use on all my furniture makeovers. It's my absolute favorite. Thank you for asking.
Julie Moore says those Queen Anne's lace look amazing.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Okay, I'm going to get my favorite brush, which is literally called the Favorite. It's a filbert. All right, it's from the Turquoise Iris collection too, and I have called it the Favorite because it's the filbert. So it's perfect for making petals, which I'm going to try this for the Indian paintbrush. I have cherry picked. Sorry, guys. I also have Cowgirl Coral, Marquee Red, and Queen Bee. I wonder if I did a painting like this on a porch, how would I seal it? Any ideas, fellow painters? On a porch. Do you mean on the wall of your porch? Like where do you mean? What kind of thing would you be painting on? I love the filbert because of the effects. Thank you, Tasha Watkins. It looks like you had a great weekend. I'm so glad to hear that. Matthew,
Carissa,
would you mind? Can you take this from me?
Yeah.
And put it in that jar where there's water so that doesn't dry out.
There's no water over here anywhere.
There's a paintbrush
this
jar full of
right
water.
Here? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm
And then
not sure if it'll fit in there.
pour some of this in there and make it fit. It will.
Got it.
Pour some more in there. There we go. There we go. No. I still managed to make myself a fire outside. Hi, Jessica. Okay. All right. Are we ready? I'm a little nervous about this. Your wall is stucco. I would seal it with probably an outdoor marine type paint top coat to avoid the moisture. I would get like a marine type of top coat. Okay, let's do our best. I haven't done this before. Like I said, I have a coral cherry picked, which is a deep purple red. I have a red called Marquee, and I have Queen Bee. Okay, I've got them all here.
Guess what Colleen Nolan is doing?
Okay, tell me now.
She is working on a sunset with DIY on her micro suede ottoman.
Oh.
Be a first attempt on fabric.
That's so cool.
That sounds really nice.
Okay, I'm going to pour out a little of these colors. I think I want them all out on my tray so I can mix them all. So I'm pouring them out onto my tray. The red, the yellow, the coral, and the deep red.
Oh, Chris had a question. I missed it. Thank you, Rob. Matt, can Dion have the French brush to sell on her website by any chance?
The French brush.
I'm assuming the big one.
That's an awesome question, Carissa. I don't even know how I would find it. Would anybody want to buy this? It's pretty cool, isn't it? I think the bristles are 3 inch, or actually probably 4 inch.
Handles about 8 to 10 inches.
Yeah. It doesn't have any type of name or anything. It just has a SKU number. But pretty cool. I could check, of course. I could certainly check. Okay, so I have my 4 colors. I have my filbert. I went ahead and got 2. So I'm going to start with the darker color at the bottom, which would be cherry picked, and then I'm going to work my way up to the brighter and then the lighter. Okay, that's kind of what I have in mind. I also have a picture of some Indian paintbrush. I've never done this before. Carrie says, yes, please. It's quite the brush, right? Matt, can you make it, or it's a no-go?
I'm going to say a no-go.
You're going to say a no-go.
For me, personally. Now, I know people who know people that we might be able to make it happen.
Oh my gosh. I am definitely losing my voice. Okay, so I'm going to start with the cherry picked and the red.
Betty, no, Paint Pixie that I'm aware of doesn't have a brush similar to that one.
No. Okay, so I'm just going to do this first.
Yet. Krista says, Matt, you can make anything. This is true.
This is so true.
This is true.
It's a smart, yeah, that's for sure.
It's the patience factor that
you have plenty of patience. Are you kidding me? You put up with me.
You said it.
I know. Okay. All right, I brought you in closer. So I'm gonna start with, I'm just gonna have to turn my back to you guys. So this filbert already has a curved bristle to it, okay?
Well, Patty Ferguson said she'd be happy to go back to France to source that brush for you.
Okay, girl.
So we'll get you on a plane. Just head you over there. Nicole says, so I was wondering if you could tell me if teal or turquoise is more popular when selling a piece of furniture.
I certainly can. Turquoise is, it kind of is demographic wise. Turquoise sells more in the South. Teal sells more in your northern states. Does that make sense? Teal is more South and coastal, excuse me, turquoise is more South and coastal, whereas turquoise is more centrally located and northern for me. Great question.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have Cheyenne Lunsford in the house tonight.
Cheyenne's here.
Betty says no Lolly tonight and still no Irma. Any news of her?
All right, Irma's doing okay. She has not been feeling well, but I have conversed with her and gone back with her quite a bit. She misses us, and she said she'll be back just as soon as she can. She has not found a place to live, so she's still where she is, but she misses us. But she has been dealing with a dentist situation. But she said to tell you all she loved you and that she would be back soon.
Cheyenne is not signing any autographs tonight, honey. That's what she said.
Missed you, girl. How many more weeks before you graduate?
I think she already has.
Did she?
I think she's done.
Wait, how did you get done in April?
She's homeschooled.
Oh. Okay.
Betty says, please send Betty's love to Irma if you speak to her.
I sure will. Betty, I'll do that, honey. I promise. So I'm just kind of dipping this filbert into all of these colors and layering. Can you guys see this? Or do I need to bring it in closer?
Maybe a little bit closer.
Okay,
I mean, you can
let me bring it. Well, y'all don't need to see
well.
me. Y'all don't need to see me. So let me bring it in. I'd rather y'all see what I'm doing.
Might have to drop it down just a little bit.
Oh, really?
Maybe just a hair. Nah, that's pretty good. Oh, hey, well.
Sorry.
Cheyenne, she graduates June 5th. June 5th.
Okay. That's excellent. I'm so excited for you. I'm proud of you.
Carrie Phillip Thomas. When was the first time you painted flowers on furniture? And did you ever scratch a piece and then start again because you didn't like flowers?
I've never scratched a piece. I'm a flower girl to my core. So no. Now, did I like the flowers? I would have just kept working on them until I got them the way that I liked them. But I've never scratched a piece and started over. No. I remember the first time. I remember the first piece I finger painted my flowers onto, and then I did a huge wardrobe after that. It was like I did one piece, loved it so much, and then I finger painted a whole series of wardrobes one summer and did finger painted flowers all over them. There were 7 of them, and they all sold very quickly, and I was just blown away by the sincerity and excitement from people that I had finger painted them. But with that being said, I don't remember the first piece I painted, like with a brush on or anything. That goes back a little bit further.
Carissa, Dion, are the DIY paints getting better on the shipping time?
Yeah, they are. They're down to maybe 3 weeks.
2 to 3 weeks, depending on location.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Especially, it's better too without winter. It's not quite as cold. So, yep.
Diane.
Carissa, did you get your paint? Carissa, did you get your paint? Because I know that I got a tracking number for it last week. Okay, those look okay. Do they look like Indian paintbrushes, guys?
I think so.
I think they do too. Do you see?
I don't know.
I think they do. It's too perfect. I need to mess them up a little. What does that mean?
Dion, what do you call those little flowers that you're painting right now?
I'm calling them Indian paintbrush. And they are prevalent in Oklahoma and Texas. And I'm assuming down in the South.
Nicole would like to know if we're able to ship to Canada.
I am not shipping paint to Canada, but I do ship paintings and my apparel, my journals. I do not ship to Canada because we have retailers in Canada for the paint that I would rather you use. Paint Pixie does ship to Canada. All right, let's put one over here. Oh.
Will you be doing any painting workshops anytime soon via Zoom or anything of that nature?
Oh, that's a good question.
Don't have any plans to at this point.
I don't. But I always try to just see. I do a lot of live teaching, you guys. I do a lot of teaching in my group, my membership group, which it's available to anybody. So like tomorrow, I start a furniture tutorial that I will work on all week inside my group, and a canvas tutorial as well. So I do a lot of online teaching, but I try to streamline it so I'm not here doing a live on a different piece, in my group doing a live, doing a different piece, and doing a workshop. Like, it's just a lot to keep up with. So I used to do more online classes, and then I had to streamline it and just focus on allowing it just in my group, because I do so many live videos with you guys here on my page. So it's a lot to kind of keep up with. And it also, I don't have a studio big enough to have, 3 pieces going at the same time.
Yeah, Retro Vintage La Serio is in the house tonight.
But it's not that I don't want to do it and that I wouldn't do it. I do have 3 or 4 different workshops this year in different locations. So it's possible we will do online. It just kind of depends, guys. Great question. I appreciate it so very much.
Cheyenne has a question.
Hi, Cheyenne. What's up, girl?
Dion, do you have any advice on getting yourself out of a rut and making yourself paint again?
Yes.
I'm struggling.
Honey, you have to get a canvas and you have to finger paint. That is always my thing. Also, we are going to start a book club in my group tomorrow, this week on Saturday, using the book The Artist's Way. And in that book, The Artist's Way, Cheyenne, it's a 30-year-old book, but it's still a #1 bestseller, and it has helped many creatives get out of a rut. And look up The Artist's Way on Amazon and order the book. Your mom can participate in the book club, and you, of course, can sit in with it since you're in my group, or since Mama's in my group. But that is something else that I would do, definitely. Art journal, you're welcome to join. Can I just throw out a weird thing?
Do it.
Michelle's going to laugh at me.
Do it.
I told Michelle this last week.
Bless you.
I'm thinking about starting a small group. Good, Joanne. Of finger painting. And teaching people in a small group how to finger paint and how to work through it, all the benefits that it can have, not just in your art life, but in your life. That didn't make any sense. I'm losing my voice, babe.
I'll take it.
So I'm really thinking about like starting a group that's exclusive to just finger painting, only because we already have so much content in my membership group that I'm worried about bombarding people with even more content. So we're book clubbing in Zoom, and then we are working emotionally through the Artist's Way book. And then I'm thinking about doing a finger painting group. But is anybody interested in that? I'm thinking it's going to be like a $13, $12 group a month, because that's literally what we're just going to do. It will not be business. I do all of that in my other group, but I'm thinking it's just going to be painting on with finger in like $12 a month. I don't know. Maybe. See what they say, Woodsy.
They're saying, probably not. No, why would you ever want to finger paint? No, not really. Okay. Sorry.
Well, then I'll forget it then. But Cheyenne, if you will go to YouTube, and I have a playlist, and I think I have some called finger painting. And if you will grab that, and that's always works for me. Like, especially when I'm getting ready to start a piece like this, if I go finger paint, see, I finger painted on Monday with, in our intuitive painting that we did with Kelly Weiler. And it just gets my mind in a good place. And it allows me to just let go.
And Rohini says, she says, I can't draw, so that's perfect.
I can't draw, Rohini. I can't draw either, sister.
I know, Betty's having to take up for Lolly. Betty says, Matt's being naughty. Where's Lolly? Lolly can't keep me in check, Betty. You're gonna have to keep me in check.
Okay, so I sprayed that one because they're looking too perfect, and I can't stand it when they look too literal. I don't like it. Okay, so I'm gonna put a few more up here in this little one. I'm just kind of playing with this, guys. I want it to look as if it just grew randomly. I don't even know if these things grow in the same garden or flower bed. If they don't, sorry. I think it's okay for no one to tell me. Like, I'm pretty cool with no one telling me that, so I don't have to feel silly.
Well, all of them are wildflowers, is that correct?
I think so. But again, I don't need anybody like, hey, you would never see those flowers together.
Oh, Lisa just stepped up. Lisa Dixon stepped up to the plate.
And got onto you?
She got onto me. She shushed me. Huh. You know how you do sometimes when you go shh?
I go shh, shh.
Yeah, that's what
Sugar
Lisa,
booger.
Lisa just shushed me.
Thank you, Lisa Dixon.
Where's Carrie Carter? Come on, Carrie Carter. You got my back.
We missed the singing and slinging show last night. We were watching a movie.
Oh, Cheyenne's now shushing me. She shushed me in all caps.
Honey, she's here for a hard time. You know that. She's ready to give you a hard time. She knows you personally.
She does. Retro said, can you tell me what color you use in the pink flowers?
Yeah, I used cherry picked from DIY, and then I used acrylics, Jeanette. The video, I apologize. The colors are over there and I'm sitting down. I know it's a powder blue and I know it's a bubblegum pink, and they're acrylics actually. But I did it in the last video on Wednesday night. Okay, Jeanette, on Wednesday night, if you look at my videos, I painted all of these then. So sorry, I can't remember what the names are.
Cheyenne just told me to go sit in the corner. She says, oh wait, you do that anyway. Yes, that is true. I sit in the corner.
She is ripping you. Hilarious. Matt literally just sits in the corner over here.
But yes, a lot of people are confirming that they do grow together.
Okay, that's good.
Maybe at different times, but
yeah, some bloom early, some bloom later. But are we liking the red? Are we thinking it's good? You sang my song, Carrie Carter. I have to go back and watch the replay.
Which song?
Remember we requested one last weekend.
We were watching last weekend. No, the weekend before. The weekend before we were watching.
Hang on, I gotta scoot over, guys.
Did you tell everybody what we did last night?
We watched a movie with Kevin James.
We went on a food date.
We went on a date?
We went and ate food together at a restaurant.
Wait, where did we go? Oh, we went to we went to Hideaway. We didn't even have children with us, and we still went and ate pizza. I swear, I'm never growing up. I'm never growing up. We went to a busy, happening pizza place and ate at a restaurant. Normally, I just say, let's do takeout. Yeah.
I got her out of the house.
I like to be home.
You do, because when you have spare time, you like to paint.
I know, so I'm like, man, if I just have a few minutes, I run in here real fast. So I had to, man, I was so happy to paint today, but I didn't think I was going to get to. Okay, I'm going to leave these here. These are 5. These are up close. I still need to work on them, guys. I have a lot of detailed work to do. Those are a little bit further back is what I'm imagining. That's why I sprayed them and let them drip just a little bit. These are up close. I'm going to put 5 more over here, kind of in a random pattern. Yeah. Is Matt going to sing tonight, says Nicole. Matthew.
Nicole? Well.
Well.
It's not often do I get requests.
I don't know if she was requesting, but she was asking.
Maybe she was thinking, okay, just let me know beforehand, and then I'll kind of
exactly. So this is that bohemian blue, guys. I'm spraying another layer of that bohemian blue that's watered down, and I'm misting it so it gets even darker down here in a shadowed effect. Going right over those Indian paintbrushes and right over this Queen Anne's lace, so it's not quite as bright. You know, they're down lower, they're shorter, so there's going to be more shadows.
I am Happy.
Hi, Allison from Nova Scotia. Sorry for this.
Happy. I don't know why I'm singing this song, but I'm Happy.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you, Shay. I appreciate you bringing that up.
Oh my goodness. I don't use my Water Girl, FYI. This is an old, different bottle. This is not a Water Girl. I do spray it on acrylics, but it does not drip the way that DIY does. DIY is very porous, and so it grabs all that water and drips. It's better if you're going to drip acrylics to have it watered down already and, you know, shaken up and stuff. Sounds great, Matt.
Carissa, Dylan, when you spray with water,
Honey, I just answered her.
I apologize.
No worries. You were too busy singing.
I am just in a good mood, cheering everybody up. Shay wanted to hear the happy song.
Yeah.
So now she's going to be singing the happy song.
We all are, babe.
I know. It's going to be fantastic. I mean, everybody's just going to be in the shower tonight or tomorrow morning just singing, you know, because it's got great acoustics in the shower, right?
Sure thing.
You know?
That's when you sing it all the time.
Lisa Dixon says, Matt, my husband just said don't give up your day job.
Boom. He's not even on here, and he let you know.
Yeah, it was so bad, he was in the other room and yelled it to his wife to type it in.
Tell him I said not to quit his day job.
Man.
It's pretty good right there.
Man.
Thank you, Mr. Dixon.
Mr. Dixon just threw the frying pan at me, I think. He got the big cane and pulled me off stage. I'm not happy anymore, honey.
Aww. I just love that he's participating.
Of course. That or she has it up so loud. He can hear it in the other room.
He's like, that's awful.
It's like, oh my gosh, what are you watching?
Ooh, I like this one. This one's my favorite.
Okay, Pam Dudley, what brush did you use for the purple flowers?
The purple. I used my mop brush.
Oh, honey.
I used my mop brush for the purple and layered those. I felt like the bristles on this one, the Paris brush, or the white, they are a little bit more fine, which is strange actually, but that's just the way that that's the truth. What,
All
baby?
right.
What, baby?
Papa Mac and Irene. This is a good one. In the grocery store today, they played, guess what song, honey?
Oh, More Than a Woman.
More than a woman.
Shoot.
More than a woman to me.
Such a
Right.
sweet
And
love song.
Irene and I yelled out Matt's song at the same time.
Aww.
And they were aisles apart. Is that not fantastic?
Aw, does that make you feel good, Matt Woods?
I think I'm making a little bit of an impression on these people. What do you think?
You're definitely making an impression on them.
They hear these songs so much. It's just embedded. It's like that psychology stuff going on.
The psychology stuff, huh?
That psychology stuff.
Are we doing all right? This one's my favorite one. I'm just saying I'm getting better as I do them. But I also like these over here because they're like washed off a little bit. And then, yeah.
Oh my goodness. Thank you, Yumiko. She gave, and she said, beautiful John, watching on the big screen. Glad you're happy, Matt.
Aww.
Thank you so much.
We've had a great day, Matt.
I hope you're happy as well. And if not, I will sing the happy song one more time.
Please say you're happy, Yumiko.
Yeah, everybody's going, no, she is happy. She's happy. Tasha said, here goes another month of that song stuck in my head. I'm literally going to sing it single-handedly, bring the Bee Gees back.
Are you?
Even though some of them have passed away, I'm bringing them back.
Bringing back the Bee Gees, honey.
What do you think, honey?
Honey, no, they've got some good music, babe.
They do have some good stuff.
I'm going to do just a little one here. Also, I want to be more loose. I feel like these are too tight. So I'm going to hold this brush by the end of it.
Okay, Betsy Kelly, I apologize. I was too busy singing, as you said. Could you use the water girl, ? For the Misty Spray, ? I'm asking.
Betsy, do not put paint in the water girl. I will get in trouble with Paint Pixie if I encourage you to do that. Use an old spray bottle because you have to kind of play around with it to get used to the consistency and what will work and what will not. And if you're new to it, I don't want you to ruin one of the water girls. This is an old bottle. I have 6 old bottles up on the shelf and I just pulled down an old one. But since these are $17 and they have my name on them, I want you to use a different one. The goldenrod is divine. Allison, you're my favorite. Thank you. I am going to spray this.
Rita and I, we've got quite a bit in common right now. She loves the Bee Gees.
They've got some good ones. Rita, what's your favorite Bee Gees song? Tell us.
What would be your favorite, Rita? Better yet, what's everybody's favorite?
All right. I think I need to put one over here. And then I may have to walk away. I need to step away probably.
Bring them back, says Rita.
Is that a song?
We have a is it Grana's or Granny's?
Grana's Vintage Nest.
Yes, that would be
the
Christy Lunsford. Hey y'all.
Hey y'all.
It's me.
She's here in the house.
Oh, I apologize, Tasha. And do you wet the mop brush before using it?
Yes.
For flowers.
Yes. The reason is it holds a lot of water and it just it smooths everything out, and I prefer to keep my mop brush wet when I'm making flowers. Yes, girl, yes.
Jive talking. Good one, Carrie. Good call. Staying alive. Yes, very nice.
Okay, I'm going to put another one over here, and then I'm going to have to stand back and decide. We need to pan back, guys.
Abracadabra. I'm afraid to say much, y'all, because I just finished up a bottle of wine next to my fire. Hopefully we'll sleep good tonight. Well, we're glad that you're enjoying your evening.
Yeah.
That's right.
I'm glad you're enjoying it.
Too Much Heaven, Chicago. Rob Gloria says George Strait.
All right. I love some
That
George
is
Strait.
not a Bee Gees song. But you know what, Rob? I'm with you. Big fan of that guy. Big fan of George.
Good stuff. I like George. I can handle that. His
Trying to
wife.
think of a George Strait song, honey. Help me out here. What's a good George Strait song?
Did George Strait sing Amarillo by midnight?
By morning.
By morning? Midnight. I'm more into.
By morning.
Did he sing that?
From San Antonio.
Okay. I think you should practice first before you do that. Did he sing that?
Everything that I
Yes, he did.
is just what I got on. That sun is high, that Texas sky.
We know the song, Woodsy.
And I'll be bucking at the county fair.
You're bucking at the county fair?
Rodeo.
Is that what he says?
Yes.
Oh.
Come on.
I don't know.
Carrie Carter, All My Exes Live in Texas.
Oh, yeah. Does he sing that?
All my exes live in Texas.
Oh, my God.
Texas is the place.
Oh, my gosh, Matt, you went and saw him in concert.
And he is great in concert.
Well, I mean, I'm sure he still is, but he was. Right? How many years ago was that? Like 20, 30 years that you went and saw him?
Excuse me?
30 years ago?
I'm not even 30 years old, honey.
Honey, how many years ago did you see him?
Oh my gosh, I was in high school. So 25, 26 years ago?
Okay, well, I have a question. I started dating you when you were 16.
All right.
So,
okay.
How did you go see him in high school? Who did you go with?
I went with my friend.
Which friend?
Les Branson.
Did you? Les?
Maybe.
Yeah.
I can't remember if it was Les or not, but it was one of them.
Yeah, I don't know. It seems odd. Yep.
Let's change the subject.
Seems odd. That's what I'm saying. Seems odd.
Let's see. Lisa Dixon went and saw about 20 years ago.
I think we have talked about, like, we saw Shania Twain, we saw Faith Hill, Tim McGraw, Vince Gill. We saw all those guys.
Who did we see in that outdoor concert we went to?
We saw Billy Currington.
And who was with it? It was the women and the boys group.
The women and the boys group.
Yes, Sugarland.
It was one woman and one man, and Sugarland is my all-time favorite band.
Sugarland.
Favorite. I love Jennifer Nettles. She's my all-time favorite country singer.
Ooh, that's another one. Check yes or no.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. Okay, I don't think I like that one. I think I messed that one up. Lady Antebellum. No, we didn't see them. We saw Billy Currington and Jennifer Nettles.
Okay. All right. Lisa Dixon may have the what do you call these? What do you call these things here? Post of the night.
Okay.
She says, George Strait does things to a pair of Wranglers that ought to be illegal. This is true.
That's
Lisa.
awesome, Lisa.
This is
Delisa or Lisa said it? Matt,
what?
Delisa or Lisa?
Lisa.
Lisa Dixon said
Lisa Dixon.
Ought to be illegal. She's got a fan on that George Strait, man. She's a fan. It's pretty good. All right, I have to step away. Y'all tell me if I need more.
I got Patty L. I got her clapping and dancing.
That's a good thing.
That
She's HAPPY.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, guys.
She's HAPPY. What is the name of the flower that you were painting at the bottom on Instagram? This is called an Indian paintbrush.
Yeah, we're at 9:29. 9:29 with weather outside. We have windy with
What are you saying?
78.
Are you telling me what time it is? Okay, is that time for it to go? Okay, sorry. I didn't know I'd been painting that long. All right, so all I'm going to do is keep working on this. Fine-tuning these flowers. Guys, we're going to come back on Wednesday and I will be waxing and adding some metallic because we can. The painting is beautiful, Dion. I miss the piece you are painting. Rita, thank you so much. Okay, who sent the $20, Matt?
I said Yumiko.
Yumiko! What was that for?
She said, and I quote, let me find it.
Yumiko.
Beautiful Dion, watching on the big screen. Glad you are happy, Matt.
Aww.
And then I said, I hope you are happy too. If not, I will sing the happy song.
Aw, Yumiko, sweetie, that's so nice. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. It means the world. We try to make sure we always come on here for you guys. It just kills me sometimes. You know, I don't know. It's so nice. I don't ever want to miss, you know, it's important to me to be here. If I say I'm going to be here, I'm going to be here. Thank you for the sweet compliments about my new paintings that I just showed you guys and listed online. If you have any questions, Mother's Day is coming up. We've got our journals, our purses, notebooks, all of those things. And Matt can get them shipped to you before Mother's Day if you order by...
Yeah, be sure you preface that.
Yeah, if you order by the 3rd.
At least 2 days shipping. At least 2 days shipping.
Yeah. Well, Mom's in Mexico and sending me pictures. Thank you, Betty. Thank you.
Yes, I would like to say,
all of you,
everybody, thank you for the kind words, the lovely lyrics, lovely song choices, and attitude is everything, so pick a good one.
You sound like you're receiving an award, babe.
And if you're in the grocery store and you're down because you're standing in line, just blurt out and scream to the top of your lungs,
more than a woman.
That, or I'm H-A-P-P-Y. And you'll get people to join right on in and you'll have a wonderful day.
Oh my gosh, can you imagine doing that in a grocery store?
I think I'm going to tomorrow when I go.
Okay, I won't be with you.
I know this.
It's true. I actually won't be with you, but okay, I could just keep playing with this. This is so much fun. I think what I want to do is I'm going to let this dry and then I'm going to come back one more time and spray the Bohemian Blue so it continues to get darker here down at the bottom. I think I'm going to do it just now. This is a little bit of Bohemian Blue. I'm going to create one more layer of shadows. I don't want that to drip. All right. You guys are awesome. You're amazing. And I hope that this is fun. We're going to call this Monarch Meadow. And I have to finish the sides, of course. But I will be back on Wednesday night, 8:30 Central Time. And I'm going to put wax and some metallic on it and decide if I need to do any more fine tuning. Thank you for the support and the encouragement and hanging out with us per usual. We'll see ya.
See ya.
Bye, guys. Have a great Monday, okay? Get that French brush for us, sister. Okay. Let me see what I can find out.